This is not financial or investment advice. Oh, Dadasan. Buy Bitcoin.
But Mr. Miyagi, I bought Dogecoin.
Welcome to the Crypto.
All right, are we ready?
Oh,
Yes,
not
we are.
really, but okay.
All right, welcome to the Crypto Whack Pack. I am Spark, and I'm joined tonight by the Crypto Knight himself, Jimmy C, and Mr. Carney, the right-wing Frenchman, who apparently is on dial-up tonight. So we're gonna watch him spaz out, and it's like a little old flip video from 1995.
Yeah.
So if you pause,
Always picking on the Frenchman here.
make sure you smile a lot, because that might be all we see.
His sound guy already quit.
Yeah, he did.
He went home.
He wouldn't take an IOU for Bitcoin.
Ah, shit.
just wait till we get to 60,000, right?
Oh,
All right.
Yep.
All right. So, what do you say we start with a little bit of Dave Ramsey?
Oh, Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
Throwing a
Jump
curveball right in there.
to the asshole of the week.
Let's
Mr.
hear
Dave
it.
Ramsey. Yeah, there's your asshole of the week. He's never a fan of Bitcoin. He said some dumb shit over the years. He's a pretty looked up to investment guy, traditional investor, and if you listen to him in the past year, you lost a lot of money. Because I'd listen once in a while and I'd hear people ask him, talk to him, what should I do or whatever. I got this Bitcoin. He's like, get rid of it, get rid of it. But anyway, here's an article that Dave Ramsey thinks Bitcoin and Dogecoin are stupid investment. Don't expect Dave Ramsey to be recommending crypto anytime soon. Finance personality Dave Ramsey is getting plenty of questions on his radio show about investing in crypto. If you follow Ramsey or know any of his typical advice and response, they won't come as a surprise. But last month he called crypto unbelievably high risk, which, it is from time to time. Comparing it to traditional futures, he compared it to betting on football, where he even investing in cocaine. Cocaine be a pretty solid investment sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the ROI on that, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. He compared making money from cryptos to making money from cocaine. He wasn't so outlandish with more recent caller, though. He's still cautioned against buying crypto due to the volatility and recommended a more methodical approach to building wealth. And I'm going to predict right now that I'm going to say about 6 months he starts to change his tune, because I could feel it. At first, it was a line in the sand. Absolutely, this is ridiculous, stupid, makes no sense. There's nothing tangible there or whatever. They always go to the intrinsic value, like the intrinsic value of gold, which makes me want to point something out. Intrinsic value. They say, well, earrings or necklace, or you can wear it, and there's certain purposes with gold and stuff. And I don't know how people don't see. Have you ever pushed anybody that's ever pushed a wheelbarrow up a hill? If you could put that whole load in your pocket and just walk up the hill, you would see the intrinsic value. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, remittances alone, right? We've been talking about El Salvador, and that opens up so much stuff because it cuts out so many middle people, and people getting to keep their own money is a big thing.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I do have to say, Dave Ramsey, I had a really good friend who was in a bunch of credit card debt, and he got in on the Dave Ramsey thing 15 years ago. And he was always the guy where if you went someplace, he'd feed the meter, if you parked the car or whatever, or he'd fill up your gas tank or whatever. He was a really nice guy. And we do that kind of stuff for each other. And I remember when he started listening to Dave Ramsey, we got out one day and he was standing by the meter and I was driving, and it was kind of the thing, if he was driving, I'd feed the meter. If I was driving, whatever, vice versa. So I got out one day and he was standing by the meter and I was like, did you feed the meter? And he goes, oh, no. And I was like, what's up? And he was like, oh, he was like, I've been listening to Dave Ramsey and I'm trying to live like nobody else. So later on I can live like no one else. And I said, so you're not going to feed the meter? He was like, no. And I was like, I hate Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, like that 50 cents is going to make or break you on the overall wealth of.
Well, I will tell you that he paid his house off when he was like 40. So, but you know,
By
I don't.
following Dave Ramsey.
I think
Well-
it was a lot more than that. But Dave Ramsey, I've listened to him a lot lately when he's been talking about crypto, and it's just like, nah.
Yeah, well, they don't. They're playing a game that they're already like that they won, that they already know all the rules to, and they've been successful in that.
Yeah.
So that's what they know. You know, they wouldn't if there's. I wouldn't. I'm not surprised that they look at it the way that they do. You know, he looks up to, I'm sure, Charlie Munger and Buffett and all them kinds of people and being success over 80 years or whatever.
So I'm noticing a trend with these a-holes of the week, and that's that they're all boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, isn't that? Yeah, I don't know how old Dave Ramsey is.
He's a look at him. That forehead screams boomer.
Hey Ramsey, let's
see.
find out.
How old? I guarantee you he's a boomer.
Early
September
life.
3rd, 1960.
60 years old.
Tail end of the boomers.
Tail
Yeah.
end of the boomers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet you.
So they're all pissed off because they don't understand this. So they bash it.
That's exactly it. Is they've relied on one system their whole life, and it's the big banking system, you know?
But it's like he's here, born in Tennessee. Ramsey attended blah blah blah. Played at 18, he took real estate exam, began selling property and working through college. You know, earned a bachelor's degree in science and finance and real estate. So, you know, why would you be surprised that so these people never? You're getting a point of view from somebody like, you know, when you have like a rehabilitation center for crackheads or whatever. The best counselors are former crackheads. You know what I mean? When you got a corner guy or a coach in like boxing or MMA, the best coach is a former boxer.
Right, because he's had his teeth beaten in and he knows what's up.
Because they've been there and they've done that and they've gone through the trials and tribulations. You know what I mean?
Can I come up with a new term here?
Sure.
I think it's my term. I'm going to patent it probably. So you've heard of Bitcoin maximalists?
Of course.
Boomer maximalists.